Life with my dog, Coco, is always full of love and laughter. She's my shadow, my furry alarm clock, and my partner in crime for evening walks. Every day with her is an adventure, filled with small moments of joy and companionship. From the moment I wake up to her gentle nudges to our playful sessions in the park, Coco brings a unique kind of happiness into my life. She's not just a pet, she's family. Her loyalty and unconditional love are unmatched. Coco has this incredible ability to sense my moods and respond with just the right amount of affection or playfulness. It's as if she understands me on a deeper level, even without words. But what if Coco could talk? Imagine the stories she'd tell, the secrets she'd reveal. It would be like discovering a whole new world right there in my living room. Suddenly, my silent companion would have a voice, thoughts, and opinions of her own. This mind-boggling thought got me thinking, what would our days look like? What would we talk about? And how would our bond deepen? Picture this: Coco waking me up in the morning, not just with her usual nudges, but with a cheerful, "Good morning, time to start the day." We'd have breakfast together, and she'd tell me about her dreams, her thoughts on the squirrels in the yard, and her plans for the day. During our walks, she'd share her excitement about the different scents and sights, maybe even gossip about the other dogs in the neighborhood. Our evening strolls would be filled with conversations about the day's events, her favorite spots in the park, and perhaps even her thoughts on the latest doggy trends. At night, as we wind down, Coco would curl up next to me and we'd chat about our dreams and hopes. She'd offer comfort and wisdom, her voice a soothing presence in the quiet of the night. Our bond would grow even stronger, built on a foundation of mutual understanding and shared experiences. The idea of a talking Coco opens up a world of possibilities. We'd laugh together, share secrets, and support each other in ways I never imagined. Her voice would add a new dimension to our relationship, making every moment even more special. It's a delightful daydream, one that makes me appreciate the silent yet profound connection we already share. Even without words, Coco communicates volumes through her actions, her eyes, and her unwavering loyalty. So while Coco may never speak in human language, our bond is no less meaningful. It's a reminder that love and understanding transcend words. Every wag of her tail, every playful bark, and every gentle nuzzle speaks to the deep connection we share. Let's cherish these moments and continue to dream about the endless possibilities of our unique friendship. After all, it's the unspoken bond that makes our relationship truly special. So here's to Coco, my silent companion, my talking buddy in my dreams, and my best friend in reality. Let's wag our tails into this delightful daydream and celebrate the magic of our bond. Life with Coco is a beautiful journey, one that I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. Let's continue to create memories, share love, and enjoy every moment together. I can vividly imagine the day Coco finds her voice. It's a bright Saturday morning and I'm making breakfast. Suddenly I hear a clear, "Morning, Mama! Bacon smells yummy!" My heart would probably skip a beat. Did Coco just talk? I turn around to find Coco wagging her tail, a mischievous glint in her eyes. The initial shock would be immense, but as the reality settles in, joy and excitement would bubble up. My furry friend can talk! Our mornings would begin with Coco's enthusiastic greetings and requests for belly rubs, spoken out loud. Every day, without fail, Coco would jump onto the bed, her tail wagging furiously, and nudge me awake with her cold, wet nose. "Good morning, Mama," she seemed to say, her eyes sparkling with joy. Her excitement was contagious and it set a positive tone for the rest of the day. As I groggily got out of bed, Coco would follow me around, her little paws tapping on the floor, eagerly awaiting her morning belly rubs. It was our special ritual, a moment of pure, unfiltered love and connection. Walks would turn into lively conversations. As we strolled through the neighborhood, Coco would bark at the birds, the squirrels, and sometimes even the wind. "Look, Mama, a squirrel!" she would seem to exclaim, her eyes wide with excitement. Our walks were never just about exercise, they were about exploring the world together, one step at a time. Coco had a way of making even the most mundane things seem extraordinary. She would stop to sniff every flower, every blade of grass, as if she were discovering them for the first time. And I would find myself talking to her, sharing my thoughts and feelings, knowing that she was listening in her own special way. "Let's go to the park, Mama!" Coco might exclaim, her tail wagging furiously. The park was her favorite place, a world of endless possibilities. As soon as we arrived, she would dash off, her ears flapping in the wind, her eyes shining with pure, unadulterated joy. "Come on, Mama, let's play," she seemed to say, her whole body vibrating with excitement. We would spend hours there, playing fetch, chasing each other, and simply enjoying each other's company. The park was our little haven, a place where we could forget about the world and just be ourselves. "I want to chase squirrels and sniff all the interesting smells," Coco would declare, her nose twitching with anticipation. She had an insatiable curiosity, a zest for life that was truly inspiring. Every scent, every sound, every sight was a new adventure for her. And I was lucky enough to be a part of it. Watching her explore the world with such enthusiasm reminded me to appreciate the little things, to find joy in the simple moments. Coco taught me to see the world through her eyes, and for that, I was eternally grateful. Evenings would be filled with cuddles and heart-to-heart chats. After a long day of adventures, Coco and I would settle down in the yard, the setting sun casting a warm glow over us. She would curl up in my lap, her head resting on my knee, and I would stroke her soft fur, feeling a sense of peace and contentment wash over me. "Tell me about your day, Coco," I would say, and she would look up at me with those big, expressive eyes, as if she understood every word. Our evenings were a time for reflection, for sharing our thoughts and feelings, for simply being together. I can just imagine Coco, snuggled beside me on the couch, narrating her day. "The neighbor's cat was being mean again today," she might sigh dramatically, her eyes narrowing in mock annoyance. "But I didn't let it ruin my day, Mama. I had too much fun chasing squirrels and playing with you." Coco had a way of making even the most ordinary days feel special. Her presence was a constant source of joy and comfort, a reminder that no matter what happened, we had each other. "The neighbor's cat was being mean again today," she might sigh dramatically. Coco had a bit of a rivalry with the cat next door, a fluffy, aloof creature who seemed to take pleasure in taunting her. But Coco never let it get her down. She would bark and wag her tail as if to say, "You can't ruin my day." Her resilience, her ability to find joy in every situation, was something I admired deeply. She taught me to let go of the little things, to focus on the positive, to always find a reason to smile. Our days, filled with simple conversations, would become extraordinary adventures in companionship. Every moment with Coco was a gift, a chance to connect, to share, to love. She was more than just a pet, she was my confidant, my partner in crime, my best friend. Together we created a world of our own, a world where every day was an adventure, every moment a treasure. And as I look back on those days, I realized that it was the simple conversations, the little moments of connection that made our time together so special. Coco taught me the true meaning of companionship, and for that, I will always be grateful. Having a talking dog would be like getting a window into her soul. I would finally understand her every bark, whine, and tail wag. No more guessing games about why she's barking at the window or what she really wants for dinner. "Actually, Mama, I prefer chicken tonight," Coco might declare, politely declining the beef I'm about to serve. This newfound understanding would deepen our bond, making our relationship even more special. Life with a talking Coco would be a laugh riot. Imagine waking up to her witty commentary on the morning routine. "Why do you always brush your teeth, Mama? I don't need to and my breath is still perfect," she'd quip, her tail wagging with amusement. I can only imagine the hilarious things she'd say. From her perspective, the world is a playground filled with endless opportunities for fun and mischief. "Why do you need to work, Mama? Let's play fetch instead," she'd suggest, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "Why can't I sleep on the bed, Mama?" she'd ask, her voice tinged with a mix of curiosity and longing. "It's way more comfy than my dog bed," she might argue, her big brown eyes pleading for permission. "I promise I won't hog the covers." "It's way more comfy than my dog bed," she might argue, her big brown eyes pleading for permission. "And think about it, Mama, we could have snuggle time all night long," she'd add, trying to sweeten the deal with her irresistible charm. And of course, there would be the endless requests for Treatos, delivered in the most adorable voice imaginable. "Just one more, please, I promise I'll be a good girl," she'd say, her eyes wide with anticipation. "You know I can't resist those yummy treats." Her canine perspective on the world, expressed in her own unique way, would bring endless joy and laughter into our lives. "Look, Mama, a squirrel. Let's chase it," she'd exclaim, her enthusiasm infectious. Every day would be an adventure, filled with Coco's playful antics and heartwarming conversations. Her voice would be a constant source of entertainment, making even the most mundane moments feel special. Life with a talking Coco would truly be a delightful experience, one filled with love, laughter, and endless fun. Beyond the laughter and amusement, having a talking dog would foster a deeper, more empathetic relationship. I'd see the world through Coco's eyes, understand her fears and joys, and appreciate her unconditional love even more. Imagine Coco telling me about a scary noise that woke her up at night, or confiding in me about her puppyhood dreams. Such intimate conversations would create a bond unlike any other. The traditional roles of pet and owner might even shift a bit. Coco wouldn't just be my dependent, she would be my furry friend, confidant, and even advisor, offering her unique canine wisdom on life's little dilemmas. "I think you should go for it, Mama," Coco might chime in, sensing my hesitation about a new adventure. Her unwavering support and love, expressed through her words, would be a constant source of strength and comfort. The possibilities of a world where dogs can talk are endless and exciting. Imagine dogs participating in talk shows, sharing their wisdom and humor with the world. Think of the scientific breakthroughs as we finally unlock the secrets of animal communication. The world would be a much more interesting and harmonious place, don't you think? While the idea of dogs talking might seem like a fantasy, it makes you appreciate the unique bond we share with our furry companions. Even without spoken words, their love, loyalty, and companionship enrich our lives in countless ways. And who knows, maybe someday science fiction will become reality. Until then, I'll cherish every bark, wag, and lick, knowing that Coco's love is a language we both understand perfectly.